All right, and hello there. We are back. Yesterday we did the file server, although it was like still having the issue with the errors. It was not handling it properly. And the only thing was like we are already doing this rest.status dot whatever. The only thing was that we needed to return that properly. So we had to do two things if you are first time here. Return a list of files present in some directory, and second thing was to return the contents of a given file by their name. So this is the one which is reading the directory names, and this is the path. So we have defined it with path.join. So here will be the directory name, and this is the directory. So it is files dir, and if there is an error, it will send 500 and it will say error fetching the files. Otherwise it will just send status 200 and give the files in JSON format. And this other thing needed like the file name here in the request. So we are defining file path here, which is we are just joining the directory with our actual file name, which has been passed in the request parameter. So request params.file name, we get the file name, and here we pass it again this file path. We check if there is an error. We say 404 not found if there is no file, and if there is no error, then we just return the data that you have read from the file. And for all the other routes, we also send 400 and route not found. So that was it. As also listening on some port to check it, by the way, but for checking the test, that was not necessary. Shit. Okay. I need to. Yes. CD first. And where was it? Node to. Oh shit. Node to JS. Yeah, now I think it should work. Yep. So yeah, it does return list of files, should handle internal server error, should serve the requested file, and should handle file not found. Also should return 404 for invalid routes. So that is it for that question. Now we'll move on to the to-do server. Let me close everything else so that there is no distractions. Alrighty. So that's the last problem for this, and then we can move on to week 3, which I'm yet to start with the lectures, but hopefully I will, and then we'll also get to the questions. But if not, then maybe we'll just continue the Python thingy. So I don't know. Anyways, let's start. So let's read first, because there are a lot of things. You need to create an Express HTTP server in Node.js which will handle the logic of a to-do list app. Don't use any database, just store all the data in an array to store the to-do list data in memory. Okay, I think we did that with this Cadenese thingy, so maybe I can reference that. Uh, then there is hard to do. Try to save responses in files so that even if you exit app and run it again, the data remains similar to databases. Okay, let's just focus on getting these things first, and then we can move on. There was this middleware, but I don't think I've studied middlewares yet. I mean, I know about them obviously, but I've forgotten how to actually use. But anyways, uh, 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 so okay, each to do has a little, sorry, has a title and description. The title is a string that, and the description is a string. Okay, both are strings. Each to do should get an unique auto generated ID every time it is created. Okay. The expected API endpoints are defined below. Get slash to dos, retrieve all to do items, Uh, Returns a list of all to do items. 200 OK with an array of to do items in JSON format. Get to do's ID. Retrieve a specific to do item by ID. Returns a specific to do item by identifying its ID. Okay. Hmm. But where are these to dos? That's my point. I don't get that at all. Also, let me keep this open. Maybe I'll need to reference that as well. Create a new to do item. JSON object representing the to do item. Oh shit, yeah. We have that in memory thingy. Okay. That's the to do list. Created with the ID of what? 201 created with the ID of the created to do item JSON format. ID1. Okay. Example to dos. Request body title buy groceries. Completed false description I should buy groceries. Okay. Put as again update an existing to do item by an ID. There will be JSON body again. So 200 okay if it was found and updated. 404 not found if not 404 not found if not found obviously. And it should be like the title and completed is equal to true. Okay. There is no ID. Uh, okay, we are identifying the ID. Anyways, delete again. Testing the server. I alright. Let me do it app.listen first. Because that's how we'll test it obviously. Let me also open Postman. And I bet it's gonna ask me to sign in. I fucking bet. I knew that shit, bro. Again, I just don't understand why does it even ask to it doesn't why it even gives that check mark thingy that remember me or whatever when shit whatever bro. Anyways, uh, 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 uh. Okay, so this is kind of something that we want, but the thing is, why the fuck, dude? Whatever. Okay, let me first app.get. What was it? I hope I'm writing this correctly. Uh, this should not be there. Res.send hello. Okay. Oh, sorry. We need to run to do server.js. Cool. It is up and running. Let me handle the any other route things. So it should be like for all the routes. Res dot status should be 404 and send route not found. That's how it was, right? I mean, okay, you can either write function or write that arrow function syntax, but anyways, that's how it is. So let's say to do 404 not found. Why is it not sending route not found though? Is there an issue with how? I don't think so, right? Oh shit, there fucking was. Alright. Okay, buddy. Cool. And the default should be hello. Yes. Okay. Let us create this in an array to store the to do list data. Wouldn't be this thing kinda array of objects basically, I'm saying, because we have title, completed, and description created with the ID. But how will we assign the new ID to it? We unique auto generated ID. Okay. Const to do's is equal to, let's say, an array of objects. What is the first object? Something with ID. Let's say 1. Title by groceries. This fuck. Completed. Okay. False. And description. I should buy groceries today. Okay. Retrieve all to do items. Returns a list of all to do items. So, how can we return a list here? Let's see. What was the route? Get to do's. To do's function. Okay. Let me look here again. All right. So here there are kidneys defined, or you don't need to worry about that. But basically, we are getting some things and then we are passing it into rest.json. So here I should do the same thing, I guess. Returns a list of all to do items, right? So to do's of 0 will be that item. So can we write a for loop? Const all to do's is an empty array. So all to do's dot push, we can do to do's of I. Res dot json all to do's. Let's try. The fuck do you mean route not found, dude? The hell? Oh shit. Okay. So it is returning a list of all to do items. Let me comment it out this line. Let me try to check this initially only. Why does it feel like it is stuck? So let me just go to the test. Okay, something is happening to it. It's not running. Anyways, I mean, we can obviously, I can just access the title here and just push that thing as well. What the? Oh shit. Okay. So that's not an issue, I guess. Let me just get the whole thing now only. Cool. Then, okay, we have the ID thing. So, let me not copy it. Let me just write it from the scratch. const cur to do is equal to, I don't know if that will be useful or not, but let me at least do it. So okay, const to do id is equal to request dot params dot id. Now what do we need to do? Get the rest.json to do's to do id. Sorry, what the heck? Let me console log it. Oh shit, sorry. There is nothing there. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, fuck. So we need to plus one here. Then only the array will be recognizing it. Because to do ID 1 might be, not might be, to do ID 1 is the 0th element here. So maybe we can do that, or or what we can do is, no, that's what we'll have to do, right? We cannot directly go into all the elements and check for their ID, or can we now? To do dot if we, okay, okay, let me make another array and then let's see what happens. Okay, I don't know if that's better or not, but the hell. Okay. So now let's test it. Let me send one and it should give me one. Okay. Something is going wrong, obviously. So what's happening is when I pass one here, what it is doing, it's getting one from here and then it is doing plus one. So it's making it two. Oh, maybe I need to minus here. Shit. Now I think it should give me. Yes. And if I do 2, it should give me the. Yeah. Again, I don't know if that's how it should work, but somehow we are making it work. And I think I should wrap this inside a try catch block so that. Task not found. Me restart now. Send 3. Why the hell is it giving 200? Okay. Nah. Okay, I'm clearly doing something wrong. I think what I need to do is. Yes. The heck? Okay. I think I've broke something. Okay, let me stop. Can I say not equal to empty string? I can obviously. Instead it is giving 200. Okay. I think accessing it directly via the index might be an issue here. Cool. Like we're directly accessing the whole thing. But how can we just access the ID from the past ID? So to dos is a list which has objects, and to get inside objects we can obviously use dot. Can we run a for loop? Let's check. Hmm. Let us see if it is working. So what we have done is we are getting the ID from the parameter. We are checking for all the objects. If their ID is indeed equal to the to do ID that we have gotten, we just send that particular object, which does not seem to be going well for some reason. Okay, why though? I think it should work. Okay, so this is the ID we have passed. We are storing it in to do ID, and then we are running a for loop, checking for all the to dos, like all the items in the to dos array, and we are checking if to dos.i, to dos of I, which is basically zeroth, will be this one. If it's ID, which is this thing, is equal to our to do ID, then we are just sending out that whole object with that thing. I don't think this is wrong. I'm not sure at all why is it not working. Fuck. And it's not like that this loop is some big fucking thing which takes a lot of fucking time to. Okay. I think I'll only do the get things today because I'm not sure if I'll be able to like finish this entire segment today. And either way, I've not started with week 3 lecture, so I also need to catch up on that. Shit. We might have to refer to Gemini here. I don't know. Also, I need to see how he was creating the kidneys. Yeah, by pushing it only, right? Okay. All right. Let me stop here and ask Gemini because maybe I'm not able to see my mistake, but there is something obviously which is not making this particular code work at all. I'm not sure what is that. So, okay, let me give it the thing first. We close it. So that's that. Uh, Let me again check it if for some reason I get to see my mistake. Sudo ID. Nah, I don't think. Oh, shit. Yeah, I had forgotten that this requested params.id is and comes as a string. So, yep, that's what triple equal to is being false. You call never call results when it is outside the loop. Huh? I mean, okay, yeah, I've error, but okay, anyways. Oh shit. But I'm not using the middleware, right? Oh yeah, yeah. I think this is here for the uh, what it's called, post requests. That's why this body parser is here. That's only how we can access the body of the request. Yep, yep. Okay, so that's out of the way. No need to loop and push. You can send the error directly. Oh, so we can just do this. Damn. Okay. Cool. Ah, parse integer. Hmm. Let me stop it and first let me see this. Okay, let's go. So that was the only thing I was missing, which is this comes as a string, so this triple equal to does not uh, make it true because it checks for strict equality. Cool. Use find for a cleaner code. Okay. To do's dot find t should be uh, to do's dot find t would be the this thing I guess, and that id should be equal to yeah. If we don't find it, we must send a response. Okay, so it's not just about try and catch, it is about uh, okay. Let me just do this properly now. So to do's dot find, and for all the to do t dot id should be equal to do id, and then what the hell. Okay, so there will be a to do defined here only if we find the to do id. So if there is the to do, uh, then res dot json that to do, else res dot send all it is status 404 and send task not found. I should have just cut paste here, but anyways. uh, Sorry, I need to run the server. Okay. So our code has been cleaned, and yeah, it has been done with this and this, which is pretty cool. 200 okay with if it is found, and if it is not found, then this. Should I, let's comment this out, or maybe const to do's and make an empty array. Let's do this, and then, oh shit, not the file server, the to do server. Okay, again it is getting stuck. Not sure why. It might be because of some other issue. Anyways, let me go back here. Okay. Okay, so manually testing, these two things are done. Now what we have to do, main thing is post and put, because we need to create a to do item. Also, we need to figure out how to create an ID which is randomly generated. So 201 will be our status code with the ID of the created to do in JSON format. Uh, 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 uh. So we need to return this. I don't think post lets you do that, but anyways, this should be a request body, and we need to append that ID first, I guess. Then we need to update that, getting the ID. So if it was found and updated, 404. If not, same with the delete thing. Cool. So I think I'm gonna stop here for now. We have done two things to get the things. First, retrieve the to dos. I mean, all the to dos, and then the specific ID to do. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. We've not finished it, obviously. So tomorrow we'll be continuing and hopefully finishing it. Also, I need to get back to the lectures of week 3 so that I can continue working on these problems, these delvars and JWT and all that. So yeah, fuck, who opened out modules? Anyways, that's it for today. Thanks for being here if you watched till the end. If not, anyways, have a good day or night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.